All right, if you're ready for your marker skill builder, you'll move on to this page. It says identify and create thick and thin lines. So you're going to get some markers, and the first box you're going to create some thin lines inside the box. So remember that your marker tip has a diagonal so that you can use the tip of it to do skinny marker, and you can use the diagonal part to create wide, thick lines. So within the box, you can practice drawing some skinny lines or thin lines. Okay, thick lines, you're going to turn the marker and you're going to demonstrate that you know how to color or draw with thick line. And then fill with one direction and outline. So I'm going to fill it in with a light color, like orange. And you're going to fill in with one direction, so it means that you're not going to go back and forth and side to side. So I'm going to go up and down. You could choose to go side to side if you wanted to fill this in with a solid color, no white paper poking through. And then you're going to choose a dark color to outline. So I used the wide part of the marker to fill it in because I can fill it in faster. And now I'm going to use the skinny marker to outline the box very carefully. Okay, I can use the secondary colors to create horizontal, vertical, and diagonal lines. So here it's asking me to use an orange marker and create some horizontal lines. Horizontal lines go side to side. The middle box is a green box and it wants vertical. And the last one is violet and diagonal. Okay, so once you get to the bottom, you're not going to do this part in your sketchbook because it bleeds and runs everywhere. What you are going to do is you're going to go get the bottom part of this assessment, the skill builder. You're going to get a second paper. You can close up your sketchbook and put that away. You're going to need to write your name on the back and the day you have art, day A, day B, day C. And then you're going to need a paintbrush and a cup of water. Just a little cup is all that you need. You hardly need any water whatsoever. So I can experiment with combining markers and water to create value is the activity. And darker colors work better. And this white paper, this copy paper, isn't really good. It works much better on drawing paper. So unfortunately, you don't get to experience how great this is on the drawing paper. But what you want to do is put a nice thick outline. And if you do dark colors, like I said, it'll look a little bit better. A nice thick outline. It needs to be neat. It shouldn't be scribbly. And you can just outline the edges, or I will show you how to add some hatch marks on the next one. So a nice thick outline. Then you're going to dip your paintbrush in plain water. Looks like my paintbrush was a little messy. Had some red in it. And then you're going to add water to the marker, and then by putting the water on top of the marker, it colors the water in your paintbrush, and then you can pull that lighter value in towards the middle, because that's what we're doing, using marker and water to create value. So you're creating a lighter value by pulling that dark value with the water into the middle. And just an outline is okay, but you could also do some hatch marks. So you could come through, and again, dark colors work better. Neatness matters. Try to stay within the sphere. It should be curved because the sphere is curved. We're going to create the illusion of form. Get the marker wet, and then just pull that in. But you have to get the marker wet and let the water sit there for a few seconds to get that lighter value. And it looks like on the screen it's a little hard to see, but I do have some nice light and dark values there. You'll take your cup, you'll pour your cup of water out and put it upside down on the black towel. Your paintbrush will go bristle side up in the orange cup to dry. This will go on the drying rack, and then the next time you have art, you will glue this into your sketchbook. But if art isn't over yet, show this to me so I can sign off on the marker page so you can move on to the next skill build.